So chat, today is a day one of FIBA Women's Americup 2025. Chile versus USA. There is no way that we lost this game, right? So before we get into the highlights, because they're only 3 minutes, we have a lot to talk about. So first things first, right? I tried to find out, see where the game is being streamed live at, right? They're streaming the game, not on YouTube. We only got 3 minute highlights, but it's being streamed on Courtside 1891, right? So I'm like, okay, let's see if we can watch the game. Soon as I click on the link to watch the game, I see upgrade to plus. So you mean to tell me U19 boys game was streamed on YouTube? U19 women's is being streamed on YouTube, but the Americup is streamed on Courtside 1891. This what we doing now? That's crazy, to be honest with you. Cause I'm looking like, man, I was excited all day. I'm like, I'm trying to watch the game, get back into our college groove. Cause that's a lot of fan favorites on USA, right? Just to find out it's being streamed on Courtside 1891. And this video realistically is a trial video, right? Because the last time I did something USA related, I couldn't react to it on YouTube. And my last Rumble I had before the one I have now, it got booted. Got kicked out. Goodbye. All of that. Right? Then again, that was the Olympics, so it makes sense, but still, don't want to risk it in this video, right? So this is a trial video just to see if this Americup is YouTube friendly or not. Because if it is, it's all good. We're gonna continue to watch it. But if not, we're just gonna I don't know how we're gonna do this. Let's put it like this, right? If the video If the highlights are YouTube friendly, we're gonna keep watching it, do the box scores, any side clips are out of here. If not, we'll just look at the box score, any clips from the game, and we're pretty much done. So, with that being said, let's check this out. 3 minutes, 6 seconds. Let's get into it.
Campos using the Ojeda screen. Osinio from the same spot fought better of the three. Finds Ojeda, who's left alone.
Good patience. Mind you, right? It's almost 11 o'clock. This is the last time I pause, by the way, right? It's almost 11 o'clock where I'm at, June 28th. The game started at 5 o'clock and we got 3 minute highlights. I'm thinking like, man, can we at least get 10 minutes? It is what it is. That's all we got for tomorrow. Off the glass is crazy. I ain't watching. Like that though? We're losing? Why are we losing? Yo, listen. I ain't gonna lie to you. We shouldn't be losing at all. I don't care if it is the first quarter. Because the skill gap, we're up here. Everybody else should be down here. Now I get it. The skill gap is starting to close a little bit, especially on the men's side. But on the women's side, we still have that nice gap. So for us to be down by 2 in the first quarter, what are we doing? But we're not losing this game. I don't care. We're not going to lose this game. I can't see it happening. Not the Chile. No way. Neepkins. Butter. Live. Scoop lay. 32, yeah. See, this is what I want to see. I want to see domination in the scoreboard. Not us down by 2, no. We should be up by 20, 18. That's a good shot. Make them respect it. That super sophomore Michaela Blake's. Good shot. 38-21. Yeah, this is what I want to see. That was a nice play, but we still have about double digits. Yeah, let's keep moving. Hannah, the cleanup. Listen, I'm gonna try not to do too much because a lot of the players, realistically, everybody on this team, they haven't played a game since March, right? So I'm not gonna do too much. But layups like that is it's crazy though. So they a little rusty, but that layup was wild. End out the first half. Up by 21. The Joyce. Good shot. 60-31. Yeah, this is the domination I want to see. By 28. Yeah, Reagan Beers, that's all day. Kennedy, Hannah, Crooks. She making fadeaways? Dribble pound fadeaway? Look at her reaction. She like, oh my gosh, man. She played the best defense that she could possibly play. And she still made it. Be like that. It'd be like that. Audie Crooks. Side pass. Layup on Crooks. 94-47. Yeah, this is the domination. This is the scoreboard. That's what it should look like every game. Butter by 50. This is what it should look like. Flauget. No. Rebound. Beers. Come on. It's tough. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Yeah, that's what it should be. Went by almost 70. Alright, so let's see the box score. I had to do a little digging, a little searching to find it. And here it is right here off the Americup website. This is way different from ESPN, so bear with me. Now, Flauget with 3 points, 1 of 8, 1 of 5. 6 boards, couple assists, 4 steals, and 3 turnovers. Now, again, for the most part, everybody on the team hasn't played a game since March, outside of Joyce, who played in the championship game in April. But 99.9% of the players haven't played since March. So I'm going to leave it alone for maybe a game or two. But later on in the tournament, cannot be having 1 of 8, 1 of 5 from the field. We got to do better than that. But it's all good to get the rust off. Olivia Miles, 6 points, 3 of 5. 0 of 2 from 3, 4 rebounds, 7 assists. Olivia Miles numbers. Hannah had 14, 5 of 13 from the field, 4 of 11 from 2, 1 of 2 from 3, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 fouls, 3 steals. I'm gonna be honest with you. I know y'all get on Hannah for playing hero ball, but y'all gonna have to get used to seeing that kind of shot chart. Right? What was it again? 5 of 13? Yeah, get used to that. Because Notre Dame this year, who is she gonna pass it to? Her teammate Olivia Miles is no longer there. She's going to TCU. And everybody else is pro. So Hannah's going to have to put up a lot of Enrique numbers like this, 5 of 13. She's going to have to let that thing fly in Notre Dame this season. Michaela Blake's 15 points, 6 of 8. Solid. Madison Booker 0 of 2. She only shot twice the whole game? Yeah, it's not Madison like 0 of 2. No way. Madison at Texas would never do something like this. Texas Madison is shooting at least 15, 16 times a game. It's a new system. But still, 0-2 is not Madison Booker like in 13 minutes and 14 seconds. Gianna Neepkins, 12, solid. 4 rebounds, couple assists. Hannah Stalky, 7. Kennedy Smith with 4. Big Joyce! Told y'all, Joyce gonna be nasty. She gonna be nice when her game matures. Cause y'all look, she played in the championship game as a freshman, right? But once her game gets older, more mature, more seasoned, this 19 points per game is gonna be average. And I don't even think she's a starter in South Carolina. She might be now, but this last season, I don't believe she was even a starter. And seeing her run up and down the court this last season like a gazelle, putting up 19 and 6 in the first game, she's gonna be a problem. The next couple of years, she might be a player of the year candidate. We'll see as long as she stays healthy. Reagan Beards with 22 and 7, that's solid. Grace Van Sluten, 2 points. Audie Crooks at 4. Okay, let's look at Chile. Demarius with 7. Campos with 2. Valentina with 11. Amanda with a free throw. Catalina with 5. Antonio with 6. Barbara with 6. And 3, 6. Okay. Yep, so that's that. Let's see if there's any side clips on Twitter. Okay. We're on Twitter. Let's see. Hannah, the crowd was so great. I know they weren't here for us, but they're still fantastic.
I know they weren't here for us, but they were still fantastic. It was so great. The crowd was great. I know they weren't here for us, but they were still fantastic. I'm super excited. More dubs to come. It was so.
That's the right mentality because y'all shouldn't be losing to anybody else anyway. It should be a nice sweep to the gold medal. Shouldn't lose. Because if we lose a game in this tournament, I ain't gonna lie, some part of the media, they might cancel us for losing a game. Now, if we had to play Brazil or something like that with Camilla, but then again, they're in a different group. But say hypothetically we did, oof, that's a whole WNBA player on that team with Camilla Cardoso, so we don't got to worry about that. See what I'm saying? 8 points, 11 rebounds, 4 assists. So that's 2 blocks, 4 or 5 from the field. Yeah, we ain't got to worry about that because this is Group A. The other team our USA team is Group B. Hannah Hidalgo and Olivia Miles on Americup roster together. This is our get along shirt. Now, you wanna know what's funny? It's not really funny, but I just found this out from one of Hannah's fan pages. Apparently, it was just a misunderstanding, and they swept it under the rug. But that doesn't mean we don't need Notre Dame versus TCU this season. Yes, we still need that. So it's cool. I guess they patched everything up. I don't know, but we still need that. That's good numbers for ESPN or ACC Network, wherever they showcase the game at. Other than that, I don't see anything here. Let's see. Joyce Edwards. Big Joyce! Yeah, this is what the score is supposed to look like. 108 to 47. 19 points, 6 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 3, and 7 to 12 from the field. This is Joyce Edwards highlights.
So far,
So let's see.
He's a player that can play all 5 positions. Booker inside, Edwards. This is her office, and she's a CEO. Can't get it to go. On the offensive rebound, 2 jerseys
Good
around
work.
her. Team USA
Still
scoring. So
patience.
far, they've been able to meet the match.
Joyce on the
After
back door
someone blows on
with
the
a
whistle,
lay.
stop and back
Okay.
by Edwards. Campos tosses it up, hits the front of the rim.
We got one more thing we got to talk about too.
It cooks back into
It
the
just
corner.
popped up in my mind just now,
Edwards runs the floor
seeing
beautifully.
Joyce Edwards on the
It cooks
court.
back into the rebound.
You see how fast she is, and she's 6'2", 6'3". So for those that don't see it in like NBA terms, like how do you compare that in NBA terms? 6'2", 6'3" is like 6'7", 6'8"
Tosses it up, hits the front of the
in
rim.
NBA terms.
It cooks back
Look
into
how
the rebound.
fast she run up and down the court
Edwards runs the floor beautifully.
like a gazelle. It's a bucket.
Miles got a fingertip to it. So did Edwards. She
Steal,
comes away with the basketball. Edwards pushing.
in and out,
Edwards
and the
sets the pace.
finish.
And the crowd, right? The little hook. Wake them back up and get them
Corner
into this
pocket.
game. Miles from the corner.
No.
Too strong.
Joyce on the
Edwards
glass.
on the
Put back
offensive
layup.
board.
She's won 3 golds for Team USA at various levels, and so this is not
Pop it.
super new
Drop it.
type of competition.
Butter.
That time gets hung up on one. Stolke there.
Interception.
And it leads to another turnover. And Miles crossing over.
Good pass. Another good pass. Kennedy.
Pays it off.
That should be an and one.
Film study tomorrow.
Why is the ref not calling that?
We like the good pile better.
Miles, nice pass to Edwards.
Good dive. Good finish. Other than that, I'm not really seeing anything else highlight wise. So, there's one last thing I want to talk about before we end this video. And I saw this a few hours ago. What do y'all think about this right here? The Knicks have reportedly reached out to Don Staley regarding their head coaching position. Do y'all think she gonna take that job? Because here's my thing. When you think of South Carolina, outside of the players, coaching staff wise, it's Don Staley. When you think of college coaches, you think of Don Staley. Now imagine all the athletes that want to go to South Carolina to be coached by Don Staley, and Don Staley takes the job to be the New York Knicks head coach. You think players are going to decommit from South Carolina? Who knows? And then you got to think, right? All of Don Staley's babies, they all in the league, in the WNBA. And then the Knicks want Don Staley, who is a Philadelphia 76ers fan, to be their head coach. The Knicks. So what you guys think? You think she's gonna take this job to be a New York Knicks head coach after many, I mean many successful seasons as South Carolina head coach? No, this is not Centel. This is NBA Central. This is a reliable source. Knicks said they hired Don Staley. We're not comparing Don Staley to Whoopi Goldberg. That's what we're not doing. Because again, Don Staley, she creates WNBA talent for sure. There are still some players on the team that need some polishing, need some sharpening on their game. For the most part, Don Staley creates WNBA products. I don't think she gonna take the job because y'all got to think, bro. When you think of South Carolina, you think of Don Staley. So again, imagine how many athletes want to be coached by Don Staley, and then she go coach the Knicks. It's like, why? It's not going to even feel the same not seeing Don Staley on the sideline for South Carolina games. See her coaching the Knicks. It's crazy. But anyways, with that being said, that is going to end off our video. Again, I was hoping for longer highlights. They probably posted them now. Let's see. Yeah, see. I was hoping for longer highlights, but they only posted 3 minutes. What is this? Why are we advertising this? Why was Hannah the thumbnail and the logo? Not thumbnail logo, the title and the thumbnail of this 25-second short, and she airballed the layup. Why was she the thumbnail and the title of a video that she airballed the layup? Anyways, that being said, that's gonna be the end of this one. Again, they play again tomorrow. Hopefully they have longer highlights. If not, we'll be back here to watch the 3 minute highlights. And then again, I don't even know if this video is gonna be out because the last time, as I said in the intro, the last time I did something USA related, couldn't react to it on YouTube and Rumble. My last Rumble before this one, it got booted, got kicked off, say goodbye, all of that. So I don't want to risk it. So I'm gonna try this one. We're gonna see how it go. And if it's YouTube friendly, it's all good. We'll watch the 3 minute highlights or any other highlights that are longer for Team USA. If not, GG's. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. If you do subscribe, we would appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next video. What are we doing? Losing to Mongolia. You mean to tell me we lost to Mongolians? Really? See, this the thing, right? And I should have said this in part one of the video, but since it's part two, I'll say it now. The team that we have for the Americup, that's not even the best team we could have came up with. And regardless, we're not gonna lose a game. But it's the principles to think that the team that we have isn't even the best team we could have came up with. We could have got AZ Fudd. Could have got KK Arnold. Could have got Lauren Betts. Could have got Sarah Strong and Michaela. But they want to play the 3v3 and lose to Mongolia. But even the roster that we do have, we're going to win regardless. We better win regardless. Because if we lose to any one of these teams within these next few days, you will see me come into the next video that we lose to, which we're not. Let's say hypothetically we do, you're going to hear this now. Should not lose to anybody. So to see that we lost to Mongolia, is this what we're doing? That's crazy. Anyways, that being said, that's the end of this video. Again, we could have had some UConn players in our Americup team, but you know how Gino was. He's trying to preserve his players for a 3P. Sarah Strong, she wanted to play in the 3v3 and end up losing. But anyways, that being said, that's the end of this video. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you subscribe. I do appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next video.